Ditch in 4th, Sludge in 5th, Lynch in 6th, Memphis gets 7th, Dark Knight in 8th, Bad Martin 9th, and big old Heavy Duty comes up in 10th.
Heavy Duty.
Heavy Duty, flexing a little heavy muscle, Heavy Duty.
I hate when I have a Heavy Duty.
Yeah, me too.
Guys, I gotta get out of here. It's good racing with
All
you
right,
guys.
Bronco, thank you, brother.
Watch the rest,
Congratulations.
See you guys all this week in the
I'll
practice.
see you sometime this week.
Definitely.
Guys have a good one.
Take care.
You too, brother. All right, so we
Have a
got
good
Billy,
one, bub.
Wide, Eagles, Ditch, and Sludge bringing in the top 5 on stage 3 startup.
To the green flag, Billy in the 88, Wide in the 62, coming into turn 1. And Billy going to take in the low line. These guys racing each other. And Ditch in the 8 car gets in the side of Eagles a little bit. No harm, no foul. The guys are still going at it, still racing. No harm, no foul there. Ditch coming up into the picture here. Ditch looking for second. He kind of moves Wide a little bit. Wide gets out of the throttle. Eagles takes the spot over. Eagles bounces off of the wall. Sludge goes underneath. These guys are wild, man. There's no hands for racing here, boys.
Waltrip, calm down, Waltrip.
Oh man, this is too good a racing, man. I can't calm down for this.
This is impressive.
This is awesome.
You know what's pretty wild is they've all seemed to got the same breaking point.
Yep.
Like they've got that restart down to a T.
Billy out to the lead. Wide open, falls in line in second, right behind him. Sludge in third, Ditch in 4th, and everybody else behind him.
That makes sense.
I'm not going to even try to give positions on there. They're all, I mean...
At New Hampshire,
at
New Hampshire, one corner can change the top 7.
Right, 100%. This place will light you up faster than you can know what to do. That 9 car right now is getting the work from Dark Knight. Look at him. He's ruining his 3 or 4 laps right now. Puckering up his butt as we speak, tapping on that car.
Well, Memphis has himself his hands.
Sludge making the move on Wide Open here with P2. Is he going to complete the pass?
Hungry
Wide
Jacks.
Open's got a little bit more.
Yeah, and Sludge gets a run off. The Sludge in that 5 car. Looking to the inside. He's 62 on the outside.
Dan the man's just hanging tight back here. Just hanging out. Running his own race. Best way to handle New Hampshire. Race the track, not the drivers.
That's what I learned.
Absolutely.
That's what I learned.
Absolutely. Well, we're in stage 3. We just started stage 3, so there's still quite a bit of time left, but not too much time.
Yeah, well, he just went underneath the old 53 car. He's coming out now, but it looks like 53 is going to have the upper hand coming out of that corner. But Dan the man, yeah, just running a very consistent race.
He's got Robbie racing right on him, and the 78, and Memphis in the 53 trade a little bit of paint. Robbie racing looking to get under the 78. Robbie racing trying to get underneath there to get position.
Oh, looks like he took that one.
He's going to get that one.
Yep.
So.
We got Wide Open and Billy going banging door to door for P1, and Sludge is just waiting for these guys to get a little loose.
At the 62, looking to get that lead back.
Oh, he's got it.
Completed in turn 1 and 2 with ease. With ease.
Got it.
Sludge trying to go for P2 now.
Oh, and that's the best thing for the 62. If those two start racing each other, it's going to open it wide open for them.
I mean, look at the gap between 1, 2, 3, and then the rest of the field. Like,
yep. Like as you see that that 9 car of Eagles battling the 3 car of Dark Knight. Not the 9 gets into him a little bit, falls in behind. Dark Knight pulls into 4th. Eagles in 5th. Now these guys need to. They got to follow. If they don't be careful, those top 3 are going to check out for the rest of the race. So these guys
100%.
And here's Eagles.
And with the A-League, dude, you don't get the cautions at all that you would expect. So even with worn tires, these guys are still going to walk away, and it's going to literally come down to pit strategy.
Big wreck, the whole field at 80 airborne.
Lordy,
We got
Robbie,
the 78 airborne, the 24 airborne.
The 24 portal just literally Robbie Racing drove underneath the portal.
Big wreck.
God, that's got to be an awesome in-car video.
Wow.
Wow.
Dark Knight got
So we got
involved.
Wide Open, Billy Holcomb, Sludge, Eagles. Who else? Who's in P5? And Lynch bringing up the P5 position.
Moore got
Go from
involved.
Lynch.
And Dark Knight got a lot of damage. Oh, man. He'll hopefully gets that fixed up. Because I was calling Dark Knight was definitely my pick for the night.
Hey, I tell you what, this number 2 car is still pretty damn clean out there.
Lynch? Yeah, Lynch. So Lynch struggled, and believe it or not, I gave him a little bit of pointers this week, and I don't know if it's helping, but Lynch seems to have his car dialed in.
Well, he's 5th place.
He seems to have his car dialed in.
And he's 6th place with Memphis on the inside on the restart. Memphis in that 53 car. I was talking to Memphis right before the race, and he said that he had a 13th place car.
I think everybody coming into New Hampshire felt they had a 13th place car.
Yeah, but there's only one 13th place, you know.
He said, don't put the camera on me because I'll be in last place, and here he is battling for 4th.
All right, these top guys are handling their own business. I'm going to get back in the muck right now.
And as we know, Memphis was the B-League champion last season, and he moved up to the A-League after winning the championship in B-League, and he's quietly holding his own here, currently in 5th position.
Typical's back here looking for a line somewhere. He's seeing the guys go 3 wide ahead of him, and he does not know where to go. He's
Up there's Dark Knight and Billy in the wall.
Lynch, Billy flipping
Billy
right now.
Wow.
Lordy. Billy flipping at the start-finish line.
Heavy damage, bad damage, and he can't get it straight. Now he gets it straight.
Well, I got all that on tape. That was fun to watch right there, boys.
That bring out the caution?
Yes, sir.
Yes, brought that caution
It
out.
better. There's about 14 cars involved in that caution. I think there's only 13 on the track.
Is that the 2nd or the 3rd wreck that Billy's got? Oh man.
See, I don't know how many people were involved in that, but I'm pretty sure Shady Lady drove the pace car into that wreck to cause another wreck. Like, there was a lot of cars involved in that wreck. This will be up on Big Rig 634 Racing. If you guys want to see that wreck from the 24's point of view, there was a lot going on.
Oh, I'll be watching that tonight. So who do we got on our leader? We got Ditch in the 8 car now in the leader with the 62 on the outside. And you tell me, guys.
Eagles.
I found it better to start on the outside was better for me. What do you guys? How did you guys think?
You know where I like starting, and Bronco said it earlier. I love starting on either inside. Ditch got a little loose there.
Yeah, Ditch got square.
But I didn't care where I started as long as I came in a 1 and 2 in the middle.
Yep.
Because the train coming through, as long as I stayed in the middle, my car was staying straight.
Well, look at that 9 car. That 9 car, and Eagles in 3rd place. He's getting a little antsy there. He's getting anxious. He wants to go. He's going to try to take this 3 wide. Don't do that, Eagles. Don't do that. All right there. Back it off, buddy.
You can go 4 wide, and we proved you could go 4 wide in this track.
You don't
just gotta
want to
know
do
what
that.
you're doing. You don't want to, but
It's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. Eagles, the A-League defending champion, so he's smart. He knows what's good. He knows when to push it. He knows when to let off, and he's right there in 3rd position, right on the 62, ditching the 8 on the outside, and 3-car
everybody's
battle for
touching.
first.
little slanging and banging here. Sludge got shuffled way back.
Bad Martin just made a 4P position change by driving around that stuff.
Me and Bad Martin are very good friends because he got me a lot of points at Sonoma.
Well, the 62 is just cleared out and got him himself the lead. The 9 car of Eagles gets in second. Ditch follows in the third. Dark Knight has moved up to fourth. I'm telling you, watch my man Knight.
Dark Knight's
Is that
still
who
in
you're
work
going
out
with,
there.
bub?
I'm going with Knight. I'm going with Knight.
Yep,
We got a
caution out.
caution, yeah. We got a caution. I'm not sure what happened, but we got a caution.
Yeah, I think
Jay
Portals.
Tizzle's got a lot of damage, and so does the number 4.
Well, the top,
41.
here's your top 10. Wide Open in first, Eagle second, Ditch in third, Knight in fourth, Typical fifth, Bad Martin sixth, Sludge in seventh, Memphis in eighth, Lynch in ninth, and Billy has moved up to 10th.
Now, I was just doing a little in-car investigation, and I was locked in on the Portals car. So the caution is caused because Portal came out and started handing out pancakes to everyone. So that makes sense. Yeah, they was just trying to make sure everybody was eating healthy.
Trying to get a little snack to get for the finish here.
Yeah, I mean, he's a team player. You know, he really is. He knows these guys are racing hard, so.
Absolutely. But I tell you what, we're going to have a hell of a battle here for first. Wide Open in first. Eagles starting on the outside in second. So I like that outside starting spot. But I tell you what, Wide Open just took off like a rocket. I think there's the thing with New Hampshire. There are several grooves. There is that lower groove, and there is that outer groove. But the preferable thing that worked that gets you the speed is when you're able to diamond it. But when you're trying to diamond it with about 3 cars around you, that's tough to do.
Billy just scraped the wall.
And we got a battle for the lead. The Eagles in the 9 car was all over 62 there for a moment. And yeah, and what was that? And Eagles is all over that 62. He wants that lead.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, we'll see.
Wide Open's got the car to beat, especially with Billy out of the fight right now. As if Billy can make his way up through the field, he's got a competitive car. But Wide Open is literally going to open up distance on this field here soon.
I tell you what, Typical is he's come back. Typical had a lot of damage, was way back, and here he is up to 3rd place in a 24 car. So Typical having a good run.
I was going to say that number 4 is making a move. Nope. But Billy's trying to push the line and make something happen here.
Yep. Yep. And there's Memphis in 6. Memphis chasing that 3 car.
Billy might be back up there within. I'm going to give it 4 laps. Billy's going to be running top 4.
Do we know the lap
he's
count?
all over that 4 car right now. He's looking under the 4. Well, no, he's right behind the 4 car. He was looking. He's under the 6 car Robbie Racing right now. So these guys
Shady,
are battling out.
Shady, what's our lap count? What do we got left?
We are 27 laps to go.
Oh, Heavy got smashed.
Heavy Lynch, the 48.
Heavy's
Jay
car is
Tizzle.
bouncing
Jay
right now.
Tizzle again.
Oh, man, Heavy Duty's got a lot of damage. And Heavy Duty was running up in the 10th position.
Yeah, I think every part of Heavy's car got hit. He's got no
so.
clean fenders. I mean, he is... That car is ready for the hauler. Send it off to the junkyard. That thing looks like a crushed up, like, Coors Light can right now.
Well, I tell you what, you mentioned how the 2 car was nice and clean.
Not no more.
Not anymore.
Not so much anymore.
Oh, no, his hood got
Not so
baffled
much.
up.
Lynch got into it, so Lynch, he was up in the top 10. Now he's not.
What spot's that 10 car in? More.
That 10 car, he's back.
Moore's been struggling.
Yeah, Moore's had his hands full with that 10 car, unfortunately, and I don't like to see that. Moore's a good dude. He's a real good dude.
I'm going to watch Billy the whole way up through this because I think he's going to fight his way back up real soon.
100%.
His lift point has changed. That's the big thing I've noticed in his car right now. He's diving in a little more, which is a lot better for his takeoff. But he's only got about 6 laps that he could do that until his tires start giving out.
Well, he's looking to try to get past Memphis. Memphis in a 53 right in front of him. Memphis underneath of the 6 car of Robbie Racing.
Oh, somebody hard into the wall.
They're bound for 10th, and the Eagles gets up into the wall. Eagles loses several positions as Billy is
he's on the outside.
Hard in the wall.
See, I noticed tonight that top line was working much better for me, and it's not because it was stickier. It was because I knew if we were going on a long run and my tires gave out, it was a really short gap between me and the wall.
That top line does save a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yep. My line was to try to come down into the second lane, and when I was getting in the second lane early in the run, and let it roll around the curve. But exactly like you said, as the fuel started burning off, and the tires started to wear, and the ascent started to lighten up and get squiggly on me, as you moved up one lane higher. And just like you said, it's just kind of feather and burp that throttle a little bit right around the curve.
Yeah, we got some action.
Big move on Eagles for P3, and Eagles fell back to P5 on that single move.
Yeah,
these guys are all
my line was
other.
Whatever would block everybody else behind me.
You nailed it. You nailed it all night. You did it. You did great. If that was your line, you were perfect.
Yeah.
Especially when
I'm telling you, man, what's nice is Eagles is kind of playing roadblock like I did for Ditch. Like, Ditch is just walking away from the Eagles because the Eagles is kind of blocking the entire field behind them.
Well, I tell you what, look who's in second, boys. That 3 car.
Dark Knight moved his way up from 5th.
And Knight is up to second now, right behind the 62 of Wide Open. So, and we're going to see if he's going to be able to get up there to him. There is now 18 laps to go, so they're running short on time now, but they're going to have to make one more pit stop.
100%.
But see, that doesn't scare me with Dark because he's so smart. He'll figure it out. He'll put just enough in his car to be where he needs to be. I mean, him and I went back to back against keyboard warriors many a times in this game. So, yeah, I got a lot of faith in Dark Knight right now. I think he's going to pull this one out.
He was definitely my pick.
I was hoping Rub the duct tape would like extra aerodynamics to him, and
on his foot.
He's running second to last right now, so hopefully something comes together for Rob.
Well, we were practicing the other day, and
we got number 78, super sloppy, so he's not second to last no more.
So the 78's Dan the Man. He was running up into the top 3 not too long ago.
Yeah, I'm hanging.
Man, Dan the Man.
Hanging out on Wide Open here, and Dark Knight's getting a little bit bigger with each lap.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's got to be a boring view because, man, he's just running away.
78 thought he was going to pick up a side hustle and cut some grass. Now he's pulling in the pits.
Well, take a look back in 4th and 5th, guys. They're going 4 wide.
I was going to say, that's the battle. Don't even watch the leader. Just watch what's going on behind them.
Bubba, there was your 4 wide. They got 4 wide right there.
I told you could pull it off here, man. It's sketchy, but you can make it happen.
You had Eagles, you had Typical, you had Sludge, and you had Robbie Racing. All 4 of them went right into that curve.
Whoa! Who's that side? That was a hell of a move. Robbie, I tell you what, I ran some practice laps with Robbie, and that dude had a rocket ship. And I don't know how he kept tires. Like, I could not tell you how he kept tires at all. Even Dan the Man. Dan literally would pass me. It seemed like he was full throttle through the turn. And I'm literally like waiting for Dan the Man to run out of tires, and he just never did. Like, it was like Jesus Christ came down and cradled his tires.
Well,
the number 14,
got inside of the 9 car.
in the Eagles.
Holy tires.
Well, I tell you what, you were mentioning Robbie Racing, and Robbie he's been around long enough, he's just very smart. He's a very, very smart driver. He knows exactly
Do we have a caution, fellas?
No.
No, we just have everybody coming down pit road
All
at
right,
the same time.
green flag pit stops.
Everybody was trying to come down pit road at the same time.
That 9 car's hanging out there. I'm going to keep an eye on him.
The 62's still out, so is this going to hurt the 62 if he stays out too long?
Yeah, he's definitely going to want to duck in relatively soon. Otherwise, these guys are going to have freshies. But you got to remember, since we're running up on the end of the race, he's going to have newer tires than everybody else.
Yeah.
That inside pass is still going to be there for him when everybody else is starting to slide up towards the wall.
He still hasn't pitted. He's still out on track.
Oh, man, this 9 car needs to go in that pit, man. He is all over the place.
His 9 car is all over. 9 car in the inner wall.
Ooh,
Oh,
24.
we got somebody in the wall. 24, typical in the wall.
Yeah, 24
No
ate that wall, man. I think that was coming out the
I feel your
pit.
pain, typical. I feel your pain, typical, very much so.
Well, these guys, so the guys that just made a pit stop, they do not want a caution to come out right now.
Mm-mm.
They would get screwed.
Typical's car looks like Master Shredder's, like.
And wide
Real
open. Your
piece.
leader's in pit road, y'all.
There he is, wide open, coming
60
down pit road.
62 down pit road.
Getting some gas,
What
some
position
tires.
is Ditch running in there? It's shady.
Ditch was running second right behind him. I don't
So I think, yeah, I don't think Ditch pitted yet. And
No, Ditch is still out there, so Ditch is currently the leader. Yeah. That
so
8 car doesn't
what's
get in.
that might be a strategy, man, because you're going to end up with 3 or 4 extra laps of fresh tires on these guys.
That is exactly what I was saying. You're going to be able to make different moves than these guys.
But the problem is the A-League does not have... so much for that. I was just going to say the A-League does not get cautions like we do.
Here comes Ditch. Here comes Ditch. We got 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go left in this race, y'all. So we're going to come down here to the final few handful of laps. So it's balls to the walls time now, fellas.
Who's our leader at the point right now?
I'm not sure. Well, wide open is currently 8th. Eagles in 7th. Trying to go around to see who might be the leader is. Here comes Billy down pit road. Billy's coming to make his pit stop now.
That's a late pit.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a little bit late. It might be a little bit too late for him. That's because there's only as they come across the start-finish line now, there is 8 to go.
Billy seems to be a very methodical driver. He's not one of those guys that'll rocket it in. So I'm looking at him pitting this late, and I'm thinking if he doesn't get a caution, I don't know if this was a good idea.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure.
I don't know, man. Billy, watching him in practice, dude, he was literally lapping me and lapping me and lapping me. So he just came out in front of Sludge, and I don't know. Billy might have something.
Lynch is coming down pit road now. Another late pit stop.
Wow, so Billy wasn't the last one to pit. That's pretty awesome. These guys are getting a lot of use out of these tires.
I tell you what, typical has got a lot of damage to that hood. I don't know if, like you said, he's trying to look over the hood just so he can see.
I mean, in the B main, if we went 10 laps, we were sliding all over the place.
Yeah.
So these guys are out here 20, 30 laps on these things.
Yeah.
Running them to the single digits.
Well, we got more guys coming down pit road. We got Ben Martin down pit road and Memphis coming down pit road.
Typical's out there. Wonder where Eagle's flying at right now.
Lynch coming out right now. Oh, Lynch got a little into, I don't even know who that is. Let me see. Lynch got into the 5 car.
Yeah, Sludge.
Typical's in right now. See if he's going to make the repairs to the damage. Do you make repairs to the damage this late in the race, or do you just kind of wing it?
Yeah,
I think it depends on how much damage you got, man.
Oh,
really?
That 5 car is jumping.
Yep, he's having his hands full, that's for sure. Now, I'm not. There's 4 laps to go, and I'm trying to get a beat on who the leader is, y'all.
Either typical lagged out or typical is fixing damage because he is in there a long
Right now I have wide open in 2nd.
Memphis is sideways in on the infield on the backstretch, ladies and gentlemen.
So
literally sitting against the wall, not even trying to get out of it.
There he goes. He's got her fired up again. I think he just ran out. The fuel dumped to the wrong side.
Wide open is in 2nd. That means Ditch is in 1st. Ditch in the 8 car
with a healthy gap.
Leader.
With a healthy gap.
With a big ass gap. Yep. And Robbie Racing is 3rd, Dark Knight 4th, Eagles 5th, and Billy in 6th. But Ditch out to the lead.
That's one of the best runs that 8 cars ever had.
And we're looking at about 2 to go, y'all. 2 to go.
Wow, that 8 car's putting in the work. On the back it says, let's do the work. Well, you are today, Ditch.
And that 62 car is doing all he can to try to get up there. As we're going to take the white flag. 1 lap to go. Ditch in the 8, the 62. Ditch gets loose. Here we go, the 62 all over him, going into turn 3.
Here we go. Locked in.
Ditch your leader in the 8. Here comes the 62 on the inside.
Oh.
He gets them sideways. Both of them wrecked. Both of them. So who's going to come around to win? Robbie Racing's going to come around to win.
Oh, wow.
Robbie Racing wide open, and Ditch crosses the finish line. 1, 2, 3. Eagles in 4th. Billy in 5th. Dark Knight in 6th.
I got all that on. I was watching wide open on that one, so I'll be posting this one up. Big Rig 64 Racing. Watch the accident as it occurs. That was phenomenal. He got up into him, and they both spun out. They got no man's land and didn't know what to do.
Wow.
Of course, I step away when a big one happens.
That was a block that got turned into a turn, real quick.
So it was Robbie Racing who ends up the winner.
Wow, Robbie Racing, good race out of him, man. If he winds up winning that was phenomenal job just sticking around.
Yeah, because what happened was the 62 got up underneath the ditch. On the turn 4, they both crashed on the front stretch, and while they were trying to get the car straightened out, Robbie Racing in the 6 car just went right around them and took the checkered flag.
Wow, that was a great race,
Robbie Racing is your winner. Wow. Well, let me bring them up into the booth, y'all.
So is wide Eagles and no?
Yeah, Wide came in 2nd or 3rd. He came in 2nd.
Wide came in 2nd.
And the 8 car came in 3rd.
Yeah, Ditch.
Okay.
That was crazy. Those two crashing in like that. You know what? Last lap, got to do it. And this, they call it checkers or wreckers. Well. It was. And then it got turned. And then they both got pinched. Shit happens.
Alright, trying to look for Robbie Racing to join the...
I just gotta say one thing. I'm just glad I got finished. The start of the whole season, man, I've had bad luck.
Hey, did anybody get Robbie Racing an invite?
I will see if I am friends with him. I will check right now.
I don't have him on my friends list, so...
How do I add players?